Hello YouTube, this is Easy Peasy, and today's video is going to be perfume dupes. I have several perfumes that smell very similar to each other, and even that some cheaper versions of very popular perfumes that I personally prefer. So okay, let's get started. The first one I'm going to start with, I actually did a full-fledged review on these two perfumes, probably a year ago. And it's Windsong by Prince Machiavelli and L'air du Temps by Nina Ricci. These two perfumes are so similar. I can't even... Okay, Windsong. L'air du Temps. They are so similar, I can't even tell them apart. This is like $40 for this size of bottle. This is like $20. So if... this perfume I bought because I smelled it and I liked it. This perfume I remembered from childhood, and I remembered liking it, and I couldn't really remember what it smelled like, but I had a coupon to CVS, and I thought, well, I'll just pick up Windsong. And little did I know that it was a dupe, so I've used quite a bit of this one, but not very much of this one, just because I tend to keep this bottle out because it's so pretty. This one, oh, it's a little less pretty. It's still attractive. It's a glass bottle. But yeah, total dupe. So Windsong is a total dupe for L'air du Temps, and this is the original, and this is the like the later version. So this is the dupe. But yeah, if you like powdery florals, check out Windsong. It's really a pretty perfume. It's strong and it lasts a long time too. Okay, my next dupe is Jessica McClintock, the original, her signature scent. It's a white floral, and it looks like this. And the other one is Casual by Paul Sebastian. Again, I can't tell the difference. I actually prefer Casual because of the way it wears on my skin. I feel like it keeps its top notes a little longer, which is my favorite note of this. They're both white florals. I mean, they're identical. You cannot tell the difference. If somebody gave me two little sample cards and said which one is which, I really would not be able to tell you. And I broke my little lid of this a while ago, but this is like $80, and this is like maybe $30. So yeah, unless you're just a particular fan of Jessica McClintock stuff, then go for the Casual. Okay, now I'm going to mention some that I actually only have the one or the other. I don't have both. I'm going to start with Jovan Satisfaction. It looks like this. This is the small size. They have a larger size too. This is a dead-on dupe for Dolce & Gabbana The One. The original one. Not Rose and not Low, just the original The One. Dead-on exact dupe. And this is like, around this time of year, around Christmas, you can find these smaller bottles for like $10 at the drugstore. It lasts a long time. It has the same top, middle, and end notes. It lasts just as long. I mean, dead on. I mean, I could not tell the difference. I'm so glad, because I was going to actually get the one because I really like it. And I saw this at CVS or Walgreens. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to check it out and see what it is. And I smelled it and I was like, oh my gosh, that's a dead-on dupe for D&G The One. So yeah, save your $80 or $90. Don't get Dolce & Gabbana The One. Get this one. Unless you're just, like I said, a total fan of D&G. Go for the Jovan Satisfaction. Okay, next is, I actually have the more expensive version here. This is Max Mara. I think he only has one fragrance, maybe two. This is the original one. It's very gingery. Man, it's so good. And I actually have two dupes for this. The first dupe plays a little bit more on the ginger, and the second dupe plays a little bit more on the rice flour and shea butter kind of thing. Okay, the first dupe is Hawaiian Ginger by Bodycology. Now, this is, I think it's an eau de parfum. Yeah, this is an eau de parfum, so obviously it's higher concentration and it's going to last a little bit longer for you. But for the price, at Walmart, if you can get Bodycology Hawaiian Ginger for like $3 compared to this for like $40 or $50, that's a pretty good deal, you know. The second dupe I have for this is one of the Bath & Body Works fragrances called Rice Flour and Shea, and it's one of the ones that you have to order online. They don't have it in the store anymore. I think they call it the Classics. I think something like that. It's so close to this. And with that one, I actually feel like if you go ahead and layer the body wash, lotion, and body spray, that you'll get the intensity and longevity that you would get with this. I actually have that, and when I know I'm going to wear this perfume, I have the body wash. I'll use that body wash just to make this last a little longer. So that's Max Mara Dupes. And the last one that I don't have, that I only have one. Okay, look at this little cheapie. Okay, I think I paid $2 or $3 for this, 3 tops, from the dollar store. This is a dupe for Aquilina Pink Sugar. Dead on dupe. Actually, not quite dead on, because I like this better. Pink Sugar has a little bit more muskiness to it. This is just as sweet, and I actually like this better, and it lasts forever on too. I mean, you will definitely get your money's worth out of this. It's called Cotton Candy by Prince Machiavelli. Prince Machiavelli makes a lot of dupes, and this is the dupe for Pink Sugar. It's really, really good. It's like strawberry cotton candy, kind of like Pink Sugar is. Okay, next I'm going to go to, I have 3 perfumes that are all kind of dupes for each other. They're not exactly the same, but if you have one, then there's really not a need to get the other 2. I'm just like a perfumeaholic, so I happen to have all 3. Okay, the first one I'm going to show is this one. This is the one I've had the longest, and it is She, spelled S-H-I, by Alfred Sung. You can see I've used quite a bit of it. This is one of my favorite summer perfumes. It's very aquatic. I mean, it's in the shape of a raindrop. It's very aquatic, has a light citrus and a light floral aspect to it. It's very nice. I really like it. But I also have Pure Turquoise by Ralph Lauren, and the cap is blue like that. These are so similar. So similar. I mean, citrusy, aquatic, floral. I mean, it's the way I would describe both of them. That I kind of feel like I really only should have one, but because I'm such an addict to perfume, I have both. And not only do I have both of those, I have another one that, this is a brand that you can get at Kohl's department store called Chaps. And I don't know that this has a specific name. It's the one with the blue and white cap. Can you see? The one with the blue and white cap. Citrusy, aquatic, floral again. So I don't know why I wound up with so many of these, because honestly that's not my favorite genre of perfume, but they're all so similar. Honestly, if you were going to pick one, go with the cheapie, you know, go with the one that's economical. This is a large bottle. I don't know if it's 1.7. Yeah, 1.7 ounces. Yeah, I would recommend, if you're looking for something kind of like Davidoff Cool Water, these are all good options, along with Davidoff Cool Water. They're so similar. They share so many of the same notes. Okay, next I'm going to show one that's, this isn't a real expensive perfume in and of itself, but it's Paris Hilton Heiress, which I have to confess that I actually love. It's kind of smells, it's very fruity and light, and it's the one that looks like this with kind of that holographic back to it. Anyway, I have 2 body spray dupes for this. I have Sweet Pea from Bath & Body Works, is so similar. And like I said with the other Bath & Body Works product, if you layer the gel, the lotion, and the spray, you're going to get some pretty good intensity and longevity. The other one that is almost a dead-on dupe has actually been discontinued, I think. But it's Pink with a Splash, Soft and Pure. And you can see I've used a good amount of that too. It's very light, jasmine-y, fruity goodness. But they also came out, Pink with a Splash came out with another one called Fruity and Bright. No, that's not the one. Pretty and Pure. They all sound so similar. Pretty and Pure, that's really similar to this. And it's a good dupe too, but I don't happen to have that one right now. Okay, let's see. I have one more set left to talk about. I'm going to go from very expensive to very inexpensive with these dupes. This is probably the one that isn't exactly a dead-on dupe, but the notes are so similar that you could get away with it, you know. Okay, the expensive, pricey one is Chanel No. 5 Eau Premiere, or Eau Premiere, not sure. This is very soft, powdery jasmine. Very, very soft, very powdery. So it probably has some iris in it too, because that's a kind of a powdery note. But this is pricey. This is like $90 for this size bottle. It's expensive, and it's like definitely a special occasion perfume for me. Now my mid-range dupe for it is Bulgari Vol de Jasmine. I'm missing the top on this. This is also a powdery jasmine. The way that these two differ, is that this has a little bit more maturity to it. This one is very light. It would make a good wedding day perfume. Any age group could wear this. Now, speaking of young age groups, another dupe for the Chanel is, oh, the phone is ringing. I'm gonna have to ignore it. Well, hang on a minute. I might have to edit this. Okay, the last dupe, the cheapy dupe for either one of those really is Love's Baby Soft. This is like the original powdery jasmine. And this is actually pretty strong too. You really just like 1 or 2 spritzes is plenty. And it's like $10, maybe $15 at the most, depending on where you live. So I went from Chanel No. 5 down to Love's Baby Soft, and they are so similar. Okay, let me see what I can smell that's different. Okay, this is a little powderier. This is a little bit more aldehydic. It has more aldehydes in it. This is a little bit more like powdery, not so strong florals. This is a little less powdery and a little more fancy. If you know what I mean by that, because it has those aldehydes that the original Chanel No. 5 has, so it kind of has that rich lady smell to it, if you know what I mean. But this is a great dupe if you have maybe a niece or somebody who is wanting the Chanel No. 5 one. Maybe sneak this into their stocking this year and see how they feel about it, because it's really, really close. Really close. Okay, so that was my perfume dupes video. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you have any dupes, because I always love to know the economical version of maybe a really pricey perfume. So yeah, this is easy peasy, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.